we are going to be talking about, do I sit well? We will be talking about proof of funds to study in Malta. Yes, Malta looks somehow, and I want to say, if you are looking at schools in Malta, I mentioned in one of my videos last time that Global College Malta, which is GBS Malta, is one of those schools you should be looking at. And again, this is not application for next year's studies is already ongoing, so you can look at some of the programs and apply, right? Thank you so much. Please press the like button, subscribe here, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell so that when I post a video like this, you can watch it easily. So today, like I said, we are going to be talking about proof of funds to study in Malta. And first of all, let me tell you that not just proof of funds to study in Malta. If you want to study in any country, you should be able to defend where you are getting the money from. Okay, so now if you are sponsoring yourself, I want to talk about this part before I come to the figures, to the amounts or the units you need. If you are going to be sponsoring yourself to study in Malta, make sure you have a job that is going to say that, okay, or your job or your employment contracts or your, how do they call it, pay slips, that you are going to be telling them in case you are asked where you are getting the money from. You should be able to defend yourself by saying that, okay, I have this job, this is how much the job is paying me, these are my pay slips as evidence, or these are my bank slips as evidence. You understand? You should be able to have a job. Or if you have a business, you should be able to say that, okay, I have this business, and with this business it's generating income for me every month. Okay, if you have a job and a business, good to go. So this is what you need in case you are going to sponsor yourself. Most of these countries, they are trying to fight financial crimes, they are trying to fight money laundering. So you don't expect the visa officer to see 7,000 euros, 8,000, 9,000 in your bank account and you are not able to explain where and how this money came about. All right, so you have to know all of this. Then if you are going to be using a sponsor, let's assume that maybe your parents are sponsoring you, then they should be able to give you letter of sponsorship, and they should be able, or maybe affidavit of support, or maybe a gift deed, and also their bank statement, and also their employment contracts, or if they don't work, then fine. If they have a business documents. And equally, if they do not have a business, if they have maybe a project they are running that is giving them money, you also explain and show evidence. So this is basically what you need about the proof of funds and how to document. Remember that if you are studying in Malta, what you are going to get at the initial stage is your visa. Yes, this is what you are going to get. You are going to get the visa. Then when you enter Malta, you are still going to do what is called the residence permit. And remember, with the residence permit in Malta, you still need to show the amount of money I'm going to talk about soon. So if you have this money, show the embassy. Do not remove the money. A lot of people will be like, Milton, I want to remove the money in my account. Don't try it if you accept you get your residence permit. Okay, and for Malta, you are not going to get it when you leave Nigeria or Cameroon or Ghana or Kenya. You are going to get it only when, your residence permit, when you arrive Malta. So leave the money in the account because you need it. You need to show them that you have the money. Now, remember, you are going to be showing the bank statement for your proof of funds, or the document you need is the bank statement. And the bank statement has to be for at least the past 3 months. For other countries like Canada, you need for 4 months upwards. For Malta, you need for 3 months. Then other countries, they may ask for what they call the blocked account, but not every country asks for blocked account. Okay, so you need to put all this into consideration. Malta is not blocked account. Norway, Germany are blocked account. Netherlands blocked account. And again, if you are using your account, make sure the account is not a new account. Like I said, even if it's a 3 months old account, it's not a new account, right? So there is no issue about it. In one of my videos, the last videos I did, if you check this channel, you are going to find them. I said that you need at least $15,000 for proof of funds, and a lot of people were trying to argue me. Remember, when you are going to Malta, you need to put tuition fee into consideration, accommodation, food, transportation, electricity, everything into your tuition fee. And how much is your tuition fee alone? 6,000, 7,000, 8,000. Then how much are you going to pay accommodation per year? So you need to calculate all of this. But however, if you do not know, then I'm here to tell you, according to the Maltese officials or government, you need to show that you have at least 12,775 euros in your bank account or in your sponsor's account in order to study in Malta. This money is money you are going to use for your living costs, pay your accommodation and stuff like that. But now, if you have accommodation with the school, I want to first of all say that you have to contact your school. When you have admission, speak to your school to see the possibilities of them giving you accommodation. Okay, and again, if you take accommodation on campus, it might be pretty expensive than off-campus accommodation. So, and if you manage to get accommodation with the school, instead of you showing 12,775, you are now going to be showing 6,570 euros in your bank account if you already have accommodation with the school. And remember, they need to give you the accommodation contracts or documents to prove that you actually paid for the accommodation, to prove you actually have accommodation with them. And remember, if you have accommodation, or if you are not having the accommodation with the school, you should have accommodation somewhere else. But now the proof of funds still depend on the duration of that accommodation. If the school is giving you accommodation, definitely it should be for 6 months or 1 year upwards, renewable. But if you do not have with the school, you may have it somewhere for 2 months, 3 months. But if it is short-term accommodation, if the accommodation is short-term, let's say maybe 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, you still need 12,000 euros, 12,775 euros in your bank account. But if it's a long-term accommodation, let's say for 6 months, 1 year upwards, all you need is 6,570 euros. Let's just approximate it at 7,000 euros in your bank account. I hope you understand the differences. Understand that Malta is flexible. Malta is Schengen, and there are a lot of things you can do in Malta. Malta equally is looking, remember, it is an island, so they should be looking for a lot of workers to work in Malta, especially in the healthcare area. If you are a nurse or a medical practitioner, you can quickly get a job in Malta. And if you are an accountant, it is also very easy for you to get a job in Malta. Please put this into consideration. Like I said, when you arrive Malta, you still need to go do your residence permit, and that money you said you have in your account, you still need that money in your account, guys. But again, in a case where you have a fully funded scholarship to study in Malta, you do not need all this money, right? You don't need the money. But the problem is it that easy to have a fully funded scholarship in Malta? Is it easy? That should be the question number one we should be asking ourselves. So do not rely on anything like scholarship in Malta. That is my first advice. But remember, as you are studying in Malta, you are still going to get your money back, your tuition fee back, when you complete your program. If you did not watch the other videos I did few weeks back, just check the videos below this particular video you are watching. You are going to find some videos on Malta. Watch them till the end. You are going to hear me mention the fact that when you finish your program in Malta, you are going to get part of your tuition fee back, at least 70% of the money you paid. So that is what you need to know. Malta, Mcast Malta, University of Malta, Global College Malta, American University Malta, and a whole lot of other business colleges and medical schools in Malta. Remember, not all the programs will charge you the same. Not all the schools will charge you the same. Some programs are pretty expensive than others, and schools are expensive than others. You cannot compare Global College Malta with Mcast and the University of Malta. The University of Malta is the biggest and lone government institution in Malta. So put this into consideration, and remember that admissions is currently open in Malta. There is a video I did about schools that you can enroll in Malta and start studies by 2024. Check that video, and equally check this YouTube channel to watch other videos about universities, list of universities in Malta. I talked about a lot of them, the tuition fee you are going to pay, and how much you need as proof of funds. I just mentioned that in this particular video. So get ready and prepare yourself for funds to study in Malta. Be able to prove where you got the money from. Do you have a business? If yes, show all the registration documents and a whole lot of other things. Okay, just a quick one. I want to draw attention to something. Admissions, or let me say applications to universities in Finland would open on the 3rd of January. And please listen to this advice. This is an advice you need. First, before you apply, make sure you know the course you want to apply to. That is, consider your career path. Now in Finland, there are certain courses, if you study them, you cannot work in Finland. There are certain courses or subjects, or let me say programs, if you study them, you can easily find jobs in Finland. I'm not going to go into details, but I would encourage you, those of you who are applying to healthcare, nursing, nursing practitioner, daycare, and all the rest, excellent. This is booming in Finland. So put this into consideration. The second thing I want to say is tuition fee have increased in Finnish universities. So if you must apply, make sure you check the tuition fee and check the payment options and what you stand to gain. This is very important, and I will be making a lot of videos on my YouTube channel where you can see all these details from. If you need a one-on-one with me, please check this page properly, the pin post, and book an appointment. Now, the last thing I want to say is make sure you write the IELTS. Remember, some schools will ask you to submit your SAT scores. And remember, some programs are very competitive and have a particular number of students they are going to select. So it is now time for you to do your due diligence. I'm going to be doing my part on my YouTube channel. So when you watch my video, do your part. I hope you enjoy this. Please do not forget that applying first, like doing the application faster when the application window is open, is advantage you. I wish you all the best. Good luck till we meet again.